We got a Q&A. Hey, we got a Q&A. Hey, we got a A. We got a A. We got a. She see money all around me. I look like I'm the man. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A from Instagram. So I asked you guys to DM any questions that you may have or may be wondering about, and that I would answer them in this video. So here's the video. So since you guys sent me DMs, I'm just gonna be reading them off and then letting you guys know my answer, how I feel about it. So, oh, don't forget, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram so you don't miss things I post on my Insta story, like little tips and tricks that you may not see on my channel yet. Before we get started, if you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe down below and become a part of Reign Gang, and then don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, because I know these are the questions that I get often. Like, these are my most frequently asked questions. Let's go. So Trent_Lay said, and I'm looking down because remember, computer. At night I put on my cap, but I wake up with my curls so matted and deflated. Just disgusting. How am I able to maintain them overnight? Okay, girl. Pineapple. Yes, the pineapple is your best friend. Like, if you have perfect curls, you can keep perfect curls and even stretch them out to get bigger hair with a pineapple. I'll be right back. So let me tell you, I have been rocking with this bad boy right here for years, probably since like middle school. This is like my trusty scarf. So what I do, it's like a square. I fold it so it's a triangle, and then take my hair, put it on the back, and wrap it up. And then I make sure to take all my curls to make sure that they're not getting smushed. And when I wrap it, it's gonna be kind of like this. So this is kind of the idea of how I wrap it. Now, if you want a full video, LOL, look at my hair, y'all. See? Trust issues. This is why I have trust issues. Well, AngelInReal.life asked, best product for complete moisture, making your hair soft and not stringy or pasty, and what's a good refresher? For making my hair soft, it depends on what type of product you're talking about. Are you talking about a leave-in? Are you talking about a deep conditioner? What do you mean? Because for my leave-in conditioner, you guys have probably seen this like 1,000 times, but it is, so it's the leave-in conditioner by Shea Moisture that has black castor oil in it. So that stuff is super moisturizing. It doesn't give me flakes. It's just all around a good product, and my hair tends to be dry, so having something that really moisturizes it is always a plus. So it doesn't make my hair stringy or pasty, none of that. A refresher, okay. My water bottle. If your hair is feeling dry, just take some water and spray it on your hair. One thing I will say is if you feel like your hair is really, really dry, you can mix aloe vera and water, shake it up, and then it's gonna give you even more moisture. Or you can mix your favorite oil. So like, you can mix it with coconut oil, olive oil, just shake it up, because you know, they have different densities or whatever. So the most dense is going to go to the bottom, the less dense is going to go to the top, and they won't mix. So you just need to mix it up and then spray it all over your hair. Don't spray too much, because then it'll stop being a refresher and it'll become more of like the beginning of a wash and go. S.Emba_ asked, how do you style your hair without it turning out white? I personally haven't really experienced that issue. Like, my hair just doesn't turn white when I put on products, but I will tell you how I put on products. So the first thing I do is, you know, my hair is completely cleansed, it's washed, there's no product in it. So the first thing I do, so my hair is wet, I'm gonna take my leave-in conditioner. I told you what leave-in conditioner I use. It is the black castor oil leave-in conditioner by Shea Moisture. Then I take my oil. I use this Moroccan oil. So yeah, this is what I use. I've been using it for years. Usually if I find something I like, I don't shy away too much from it. Like, I'm like, this is what's popping. So I use Moroccan oil. You can use an oil of your choice. I wouldn't recommend castor oil over your leave-in conditioner, because it just doesn't, it's too heavy for my hair. Boom, and it doesn't turn white. That's.Kid asked, how did you get your hair like this? And I'm gonna insert the picture that she sent to me, but basically, it's a wash and go. So it's not a twist out, it's a wash and go, but it's a really defined wash and go. And I used gel. I used the Diva Curl Light Defining Gel. Yeah, so I take my leave-in, then I take the gel, And then I take my Moroccan oil, whatever my oil of choice is. It's typically Moroccan oil though, and I let it air dry, and it turns out like that. I don't frizz so much. I like pick at the roots just a little bit, but really it's a defined look. So that's all I do. I'm sorry if you thought it was like a twist out or something like that. It's just I did a little bit more with the gel so that my hair would be a little more defined. Brandy Joy _ asked, she said, I'm a new follower, so I'm not sure if you went through the transitioning phase or not, but if so, how long did it take you to figure out or to see your texture come in? Did it change as you transitioned? Did it change when you cut the permed hair off? How long did it take you to figure out or see your texture come in? I transitioned, it took about a month for me to see my texture, but again, it wasn't my real true texture because I still had damaged ends and I was stubborn. I refused to just big chop. That life is not for me. Did it change as you transitioned? It didn't change as I transitioned. It changed when I finished transitioning. When I cut the last of the dead ends that were holding me back, when I cut that off, that is when I experienced change. I transitioned, but it wasn't from a perm. I transitioned from heat damage and color damage. And what I've noticed was when I finally cut all the ends off, the damaged ends, that's when I saw my real true curl pattern. Next question. This question is from the_stranger13. They said, amazing hair, how did you retain all that growth? Okay, so I'm gonna link the video that I already have on how I retained my personal growth. Remember that this is just what worked for me, but what I am gonna leave you with is that keeping your hair moisturized is the key. It is one of the biggest keys. You know your hair is growing. How come you're not seeing it at the end? So if you see that your hair is growing 2 inches here, why isn't it growing 2 inches down? And that's because of breakage. How do you prevent breakage? By keeping your hair moisturized. Curly hair types, especially extremely like kinky curly hair types, they need a lot of moisture, and if they don't get a lot of moisture, it breaks off. So in order to avoid breakage, you want to keep your hair moisturized so you will see more of the length and retain more of the length that you are gaining. Boop, boop, boop.